Some decocking bolts here. These are from Barnett. These are, you know, you're out hunting and you don't take a shot, you don't have a shot on anything, you know, instead of trying to, you know, dry fire, ruin an arrow or whatnot, you can buy these from Barnett. They are one-time use. That's the downside to it. Right now they're around $10 or so for a pack. I don't understand why they're glow in the dark. I guess at night, if you don't have a flashlight for whatever reason you're trying to decock your bow. I mean, that's the only thing I don't understand. Because it says right here, 5 single-use pocket-sized decocking bolts, glow in the dark fletching for low light cock vane identification. Oh, well, they have it for the low light identification. That's so you know which one goes down. But it also has a groove in it. So, I mean, it doesn't really have to glow in the dark. You can just sit there and feel with your finger which one has the groove, and that one's the one that's supposed to go down. They break, so they are not lying about a one-time use. Now, I wish they could come up with something that is a multi-use item. You know, 5 that you might get one time out of it, or you might get 10 times out of it, something like that. Because I mean, it's kind of expensive in a typical weekend. I mean, these could, you know, if you don't take a shot on anything in a typical weekend, you can go. That's $10 down the tube right there. So it's kind of, does this outweigh? Is it better just to, you know, close to your stand, keep a target wherever you're hunting at, just have a target close by, something that you can walk to and shoot a field tip into? That'll probably be your best bet. But these are out here just giving a look at these bolts right here, so you do not dry fire. That's after shooting, how it splits. And don't get me wrong, these are not, by no means, these will knock a notch out of a tree. I mean, they are hitting with some force. So these are not something that you can pick up and think, oh, cool, I got something I can go, I got cows, I'm gonna pop one of these with a cow with one of these. You do not. These have got some thrust behind them. You do not want to do it. You will stick that cow. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be somebody out there that's going to think, oh wow, let me do that. And that you're going to have two things. One, you're breaking the law, especially if they're not your cows and you're on a lease. You're breaking the law, you're taking a chance of killing a cow, and you're going to have to buy a cow. And you do not want to buy a cow, because if you're purchasing a cow, you're having to go 10 years or whatever the production of that animal. And it's going to cost you a lot of money, and not to mention you probably some other stuff that'll happen. So do not get the idea on thinking these are safe, because these will knock the shit out of something. I've hit a couple of trees with them, and it hit, as y'all seen. So there you go, decocking bolts. Wish they would last more than one time, or I wish the price could come down, at least cut it in half. There you go. Alright, this is one of the Barnett decocking bolts, arrows, so you don't have to dry fire your bolts if you're out hunting your crossbow. You know, if you don't want to take it back, load it, or cock back and everything back to camp, and then take a shot and everything like that. This is if you're out hunting or whenever. And a decocking bolt is what this is. It's a lot shorter than your average bolts. So here we go. Just gonna load it up, take a shot at a tree, and show y'all decocking bolt. That's where it struck.